I built this channel because I started this channel because I wanted to show people like you that you can victoriously overcome porn addiction, masturbation, etc. And I thought it would be a good idea because it was coming from my perspective, somebody that dealt with it themselves, and from time to time, the enemy still tries to come in and deal with me in that way. So I thought that it would be a good resource. I would see people on here uh, talking about, man, I don't have the money. I don't have the money to pay for Covenant Eyes. I don't have the money to pay for Net Nanny. I wish it was a resource out here for Christians. And I'll be honest with you guys, it became extremely frustrating because you would get people complaining. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that people can't have complaints. You know, everybody's not gonna like your delivery, everybody's not gonna like your style, but it became extremely frustrating because you have people who literally probably struggle with this for years. And I said to myself, you know what, I want to over deliver. So a lot of times I would come on here and I would do 20, 30-minute videos, 5-minute videos. And people would complain about it, like, oh man, video too long, can you shorten it? And I'm thinking to myself, you literally tripping about a problem that you probably had for years, and somebody trying to give you in-depth information about it and not charging you a dime. Now, yes, I do have my paid training course, or whatever the case may be. But the reality is, and I tell people, if you just follow the steps that you see on this channel by itself and just subscribe to the channel, you don't even necessarily have to even go to take the paid course. And I'm honest about that, right? The paid course is more for people who don't want to just reach and go, all over the place to try to find stuff. It's just really packaged in a neat place and it's in one location. And I go a little bit more in depth, right? But other than that, man, the only thing that I've tried to do from day one is to deliver good content. That's it. It's frustrating because you got people on here. As soon as I put a video up, that thumbs down in it without even hearing a word that I have to say and stuff like that, man. And honestly, man, I'm thinking that this whole thing is a waste of time. It's a waste of time, and I'm thinking about just shutting this whole video down because I mean, it's like, um, how can I say? It's frustrating putting out that type of content and having a good heart to want to help people, having a heart to want to see people do well. People don't engage with your content. People don't comment. I've asked people like, man, if there's anything you want me to do a video about, let me know. Put it in a link below. Just let me know something. Man, I'll sit up and have 100 views and nobody won't even say a word. Nobody wants to share my content. Nobody wants to subscribe to my channel. So then I'm thinking to myself, like, what's the point of me continuing doing content and nobody's engaging with it? And I know the content is good. I know that what I'm saying is powerful. I know what I'm saying is nobody else is telling you guys this. And if they are, and I don't even say that in pride, but I've looked at other people who talked about porn. A lot of people don't go into the depth that this channel has gone through. And I'm saying there's no reason, no reason why this content should not have the engagement that it has. And I said, you know what? The only reason that it's not, either people have a short attention span, or maybe this just is not something I should be doing. So I say that just to say this. I'm gonna give myself about 72 hours to really think about this whole situation. And if I don't get better engagement, um, shares, likes, subscriptions, um, I would just pray about it and say, well, Lord, if this is not something you want me to do, which I really felt like this was, I'm just gonna get rid of the page. I might just keep doing, might keep the videos up, but might not even really produce and do content because People gotta understand, man. It's extremely hard, and I see what they're saying about YouTube. It's extremely hard to keep doing content, and then you got to do editing, even the little things like the thumbnails and stuff that takes time. And then for people to not engage your content, it's frustrating. They become frustrated. Yes, am I complaining? Yes, I am. Am I crying like a crying, so to speak? Yeah, I am. I am. I'm really sour about it right now. I'll be keep it 100 with you guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. One thing you're gonna get from me is you're gonna get the truth. That's it. Whether you like me or you don't like me, whether you like what I say or you don't like what I say, you don't have to question my authenticity. I'm gonna tell you what's in my on my heart. I'm gonna tell you what I've been through. I'm gonna tell you how you can overcome it and what I've done. I'm gonna tell you my own struggles, etc. Right? I know that you can overcome, right? But it has to start first with here. I'm about to be a hypocrite because I'm doing the same thing right now with the stop complaining, right? Folks, stop complaining about little things, man. If you know you're struggling with pornography, why are you tripping because I did a video for 20 minutes or 15 minutes? It's simple. Don't watch the whole video at one time. That's simple. Just thank God that there's a free resource out there for you and someone out there that's speaking your language. Is somebody that's out there who's gone through the fire, been through the fire, right? And they're out there to lend a voice to what you're going through. But don't sit up there and trip about a length of a video. That's it's like you form a habit all those years and then you want somebody to do a 2 minute video on your issue. Like, come on now, let's just be realistic. Your issue is not a two is worth 2 minutes long. Your issue is not worth a 2 minute long video, folks. It's in depth. And my thing is this: that's part of many of you guys' problem is we live in a microwave culture where everybody wants things right away, and it does not work like that in real life. They want to lose weight right away. People want to just become a doctor or lawyer right away. It's like, no, it takes time, it takes training, it takes proper nutrition, things of that nature. You sort of see what I'm saying? So keep that in mind, folks. Like I said, I'll give this thing to 72 hours and I go from there. All right, peace.